Good evening and welcome to Global Lens News. I'm Sadia Afzal. Something doesn't feel right about what's happening with Iran. And before anybody misunderstands what I'm saying, hear me out. I'm merely asking questions and trying to understand the current situation in the Middle East. I'm not claiming that I have proof, but when the actions do not match the stated goals, we have every right to ask. Who is really benefiting from this latest escalation? Donald Trump was pushing an agreement with Iran, an agreement that appeared to offer Iran a way out, a chance to stop the war, a chance to reduce sanctions, a chance to sell oil again, and a chance to rebuild its economy. This agreement also fell short of what Benjamin Netanyahu wanted. Trump publicly challenged Netanyahu. He openly warned Israel not to do anything that would damage the negotiations. Then, his right-hand man, J.D. Vance, openly criticized Israeli officials who attacked Trump's agreement. He gave them a little reminder that America remains one of Israel's most important allies. In simple terms, Trump and Vance publicly weakened Netanyahu's position. For once, Netanyahu did not appear to be controlling America's approach towards Iran. But instead, we saw yet another escalation. Ships connected to Qatar and Saudi Arabia were damaged. And for me, this is where the situation becomes a little difficult to understand. Qatar and Saudi Arabia have both been involved in efforts to reduce tensions. They have supported negotiations. They have tried to keep the peace process alive. So why attack ships that are connected to countries trying to negotiate peace? Now, let me be clear. I'm not saying that attacking any country would be right, but from a military point of view, people might understand why Iran would threaten the UAE or Bahrain. Both have close relationships with the United States, and both have formal relations or strategic links with Israel. But Qatar and Saudi Arabia have been trying to negotiate. They have been trying to stop the war from spreading. So why target them? And here is the bigger question. Israel is Iran's openly declared enemy. Iran has already attacked Israel during this wider conflict and caused significant damage to its infrastructure and economy. But in this latest escalation, much of the response appears to have been directed towards the Gulf countries, commercial shipping, and American-linked facilities. Why? Who benefits? It certainly doesn't help the Iranian people or Iran's economy. It does not help the peace process, and it does not improve Iran's chances of getting its sanctions removed. But it does help one man. Yes, you guessed it, Netanyahu. It strengthens his argument that Iran cannot be trusted. It gives America a reason to resume military action, and it damages any chance of a lasting agreement. We also have to talk about Iran's history of serious intelligence failures. Major General Qassem Soleimani, one of Iran's most powerful military commanders, was killed by an American drone strike in 2020. President Ebrahim Raisi died in a helicopter crash in 2024. Iran's official investigation found no evidence of sabotage. So we can't honestly describe his death as a confirmed assassination. But after that, Iran lost even more senior military figures. General Hossein Salami, the commander of the Revolutionary Guard, General Mohammad Bagheri, the chief of Iran's armed forces, and General Amir Ali Hajizadeh, a senior commander responsible for missiles and aerospace operations. Nuclear scientists and other senior figures have also been killed. Think about that. Israel was able to locate and target senior people inside Iran's military, political, and nuclear systems. Iranian authorities have also announced the arrest of people they accuse of working for Mossad, Israel's intelligence service. Some were accused of passing information about military locations, important officials, and sensitive facilities. This doesn't prove that Mossad controls the IRGC. It does not prove that every bad decision is part of an Israeli operation, and some Iranian espionage claims cannot be independently verified. But concerns about infiltration are not completely imaginary. Iran has clearly suffered serious security failures. Its senior figures have been located. Its facilities have been exposed, and alleged spy networks have been discovered. So what are the possibilities? Are Iranian hardliners deliberately destroying the peace talks because permanent conflict protects their power? Is there an internal struggle between people who want an agreement and people who want the war to continue? Has Iran's military or security establishment been deeply infiltrated? Or are we simply watching terrible decisions made by people who have lost control of the situation? There is also another question. Was the American ceasefire a genuine attempt to create peace, or was it simply breathing space, giving itself time to move its forces, time to study Iran's weaknesses, time to reconsider its strategy, and time to prepare for the next phase? We all witnessed that there were real negotiations and diplomatic discussions, and Pakistan was a major player in these negotiations who were confident that an agreement would be reached. So, as you can clearly see, I'm not saying the ceasefire was definitely fake, but governments can negotiate peace while preparing for war. Both things can happen at the same time. I honestly don't know if Iran has been betrayed by infiltrators, by foreign intelligence agencies, by its own hardliners, or by people making disastrous decisions. But when decisions repeatedly harm Iran, isolate Iran, damage its economy, and give its enemy exactly what they want and need, the question must be asked. Is Iran defending itself, or is somebody inside the system helping to destroy it? Because this no longer feels like ordinary military confusion. It feels like a betrayal of the Iranian people and their opportunity for peace. What do you think? Are hardliners sabotaging the negotiations? Has Iran been infiltrated, or did America use the ceasefire to prepare its next move?